Hey everyone, and welcome to Top Fact. Today we're going to learn how to tell if a girl likes you instantly. Now, let's begin. In 2018, a comprehensive review from the Psychological Bulletin compiled data from dozens of leading studies on attraction. Together, these studies revealed countless signs of romantic interest, from overt gestures to small and subtle signals. By pooling hundreds of data points, researchers Montoya, Kershaw, and Prosser assembled an extensive analysis of both flirting and romance. Finally answering the question, how do I know if someone likes me? 1. Orienting her body. 5 separate studies found that body orientation is a reliable sign of attraction. People communicate all kinds of emotions using subtle physical signals called body language. From happiness to sadness to anger, you can convey powerful feelings with your head, back, and limbs. Sitting with a straight back, for example, communicates a different message than slumping low in your chair. Tiny pieces of body language look meaningless on the surface, but they speak volumes about the person inside. Why? Because most body language is unconscious. You lean, straighten, slouch, and twist, all without thinking. In other words, body language reveals complicated emotions hiding underneath, and romantic interest is often one of them. In this review, Montoya explains how people reorient their bodies toward people they find attractive. If a girl likes you, she may lean toward you or change the direction she's facing. She may relax her shoulders or angle her head while you're talking. Each of these physical changes signals a significant emotional shift, from caution to comfort to attraction. So, if you want to figure out whether a girl likes you, watch the way she orients her body. She may never express her feelings out loud, but her body language could tell you everything you need to know. 2. A genuine smile. Did you know that there are several different ways to smile? Some are coy and flirtatious, others are forced and bitter. Each smile communicates a unique meaning and motivation, but none speak louder than a genuine smile. Your genuine smile, wide, spontaneous, and relaxed, can signal trust, friendship, and even romantic interest. In 5 different studies, a genuine smile revealed attraction more reliably than any other kind of smile. Closed mouth or coy smiles may grab someone's attention, but a genuine smile signals a real connection developing between two people. If a girl likes you, she'll smile her genuine smile around you, not just once or twice, but often. When spending time together, her face may light over and over because you make her feel comfortable, happy, and confident. Like anything on this list, smiling doesn't guarantee romantic interest. It does, however, bring people closer together. If you want to know whether a girl likes you, pay attention to the way she smiles and how often she does it. If her smiles are regular and genuine, you two may be closer than you realize. 3. Plans for the future. This is one of the most significant indicators of attraction on this list. According to Montoya, Kershaw, and Prosser, making plans together is a sign of both friendship and romantic interest. Imagine you're wrapping up a first date with a girl you like. After spending the afternoon together, you're hoping to see her again, but you're worried she doesn't like you back. All of a sudden, she proposes an activity for the coming weekend. In other words, she's telling you that she wants to see you again. She's asking to make plans for the future. People rarely take the initiative when they're not interested. They may go along for the ride, but they stay distant and uncaring. On the other hand, if someone takes an active role in your plans, they're sending you a message. They want to spend more time with you, get to know you better, and connect with you on a deeper level. The likelihood of attraction grows even higher if your plans together are specific. Let's say you're discussing the exact day when you'll see each other again. If you're getting specific, she doesn't just like the idea of spending time with you. She wants to see you again. If you feel the same way about her, don't let these important opportunities pass you by. 4. Keeping close proximity. Does your crush freely enter your personal bubble? Do they try to close the space between you? Proximity is a powerful indicator of comfort and closeness. A stranger keeps their distance, while friends, family, and partners share their personal space. When someone actively crosses these intimate boundaries, they're trying to close the distance. They're nudging the two of you together, both physically and emotionally. If a girl likes you, she may take things one step further. Not only will she enter your personal space, she'll also establish a physical connection with a small touch. She'll brush your arm, graze your knee, or lay her hand over yours. These shifting spatial dynamics are a very common sign of romantic interest. Proximity plays another role too. When you enter someone's personal space and they welcome you into it, it fosters a fledgling sense of trust between you. Several studies revealed that consistent closeness reveals and creates romantic interest. In other words, if a girl enters and stays in your personal bubble, the two of you are likely more than friends. 5. High word count. What's the most telling element of a conversation? Does it matter how long you talk? Does it matter how much you say? Researchers use two different metrics to measure the romantic implications of any conversation. The first is conversation duration, or the amount of time you spend talking. Several studies have shown a positive correlation between duration and romantic interest. In other words, if you talk longer, you're more likely to form a closer bond with someone. Why? Because longer conversations provide ample time to share stories and gauge each other's intentions. But there's one conversational metric that's even stronger. The same studies found that word count is the most important aspect of any conversation. A short but dense conversation will carry more weight than a conversation that's long and sparse. So don't worry about dragging the conversation on for hours and hours. What you say matters more than how long you say it. If the conversation is engaging and jam-packed with detail, you likely have good chemistry, and that's what's important. 6. Reactive affirmation. Have you ever met someone who couldn't stop agreeing with you? Every time you said something, they'd immediately respond, "Yes," or "I feel the same way." This sign of attraction is called reactive affirmation, or yesing. It's one of the strongest indicators of romantic interest across the board. When someone reacts positively to everything, it means the two of you think in a similar way. Not only do you have a lot in common, but your personalities also fit together like puzzle pieces. This rarely happens, but when it does, a romantic connection is bound to grow strong and fast. According to our 2018 review, yesing works best in short bursts. When speed dating, for example, yesing is far and away the most reliable sign of attraction there is. Whether you're the yeser or the yesee, the constant positivity leaves behind powerful and long-lasting impressions on everyone involved. 7. Opening her posture. Physical orientation isn't the only piece of body language that matters. Montoya, Kershaw, and Prosser found that opening your posture shows romantic interest. Whether you're uncrossing your legs or unfolding your arms, an open posture indicates a critical emotional transition. When you open your body language, you're demonstrating a newfound level of comfort. People press and hold their limbs close to their body as a form of self-soothing. Self-soothing is a kind of sensory stimulation that releases positive hormones in your brain, thereby calming your nerves. In other words, when you cross your arms against your chest, you're actually comforting yourself. On the flip side, when you uncross your legs, arms, or fingers, your body language changes because you feel more relaxed. You no longer rely on sensory stimulation to settle your nerves. If you notice someone gradually untangling their body, they're likely feeling more comfortable around you. This change in posture doesn't always indicate romantic interest, but it does provide reliable evidence of a real connection. 8. Environmental flexibility. One of the most interesting discoveries isn't actually a sign of attraction. I'm sure you've heard 1,000 times that context matters in the world of dating. You pay attention to the context of every conversation. You mind the context of every piece of body language. But what about your environment? Imagine you meet an attractive stranger in the line at the bookstore. The two of you get to talking. You start hitting it off, but you're scared to ask for anything more. Why? Because a bookstore isn't exactly a romantic environment. Does the location actually play a role in someone's romantic interest? Our 2018 review says no. Drawing data from countless studies, Montoya, Kershaw, and Prosser explain that people can sprout romantic feelings almost anywhere. Other emotions like comfort, familiarity, and confidence play a significant role, but love blossoms as quickly in a bookstore as it does in a bar. While romantic interest can develop in any setting, there is one big difference. The way we express interest changes in various environments. Flirting at a bookstore or the post office looks much different than flirting at a bar or party. You adjust your speech, actions, and intentions to fit your environment. Even though your emotional connection remains unaffected, the signs and symbols change. If you want to know whether a girl likes you, keep your environment in mind. But don't let the setting smother a strong connection. Thank you for watching Top Fact, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.